Guys, it's Dragonball AG here, coming to you with another Dokkan battle video. I'm going to do a new series here where I'm going to do a roundup of all the weekly news that happens on both JP Dokkan and Global Dokkan. Most of the news this week has been in JP Dokkan, so let's start with looking at what's new in Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, the JP version of the game. So first things first, we got the new LR Jiren released. I mean, this unit himself, he is just absolutely really top tier. He's got plus attack and defense, plus 200% on LR stats. I mean, that is just an absolutely insane attack boost, and he's going to be hit for really hard. I'm sure I've seen some preview videos elsewhere where he's hitting close to 10 million. He's also got an active skill here where he gets a plus in attack, attack and defense plus 30%. So that's again just making him even more insane. If you can think about it, he's getting 230% attack and defense buffs. The ridiculous abilities. He's even got the ability to stun his opponents, and reduce their attack and defense by 30% with his active skill as well. Just an absolutely insane. Let's just have a quick look at his super attack here. This is his 18 to 24p super attack. Personally, I don't really like the actual animation. I don't think it's that great. The quality of the animation is that great. It's just that the actual source material they have to work with Jiren isn't actually that impressive from Dragon Ball Super. So I just kind of feel like it's just not, he's just nowhere near his height. And also he's quite a one-dimensional character, and so is his card really just quite one-dimensional. So that's the LR Jiren that's just released today. The other things we got in the news, if we go quickly to the news tab here, we've got, so in terms of, let's go quickly through the events. We've got this new story event mode here, where we got, we were getting the release of this guy here, from the Universe 11 team himself, and his name is actually eluding me at the minute, so drop a note in the comments if you can remember what this guy's name is from Universe 11 in the Tournament Power Saga. They obviously then Dokkan's Awakened through the story event missions into the sort of Universe 11 team himself. Basically all these guys got eliminated quite quickly in Tournament Power, so he represents him. Then we've got a new Topo card that you can get from the Legendary Summon banner as well, and through Dokkan's Awakens into this card here, where we've got Dispo, Topo, and again the general guy who I've forgotten his name. This is quite bad. But anyway, let me know in the comments, guys, what his name is actually again. Completely forgotten what it is. So that's the new story mode that's getting released on JP. Again, we also got the Extreme Z Awakenings for God of Destruction Topo and Dispo, which are really good. So we got a new Easy A event. That's nice, a lot of stones. I wouldn't really spend the stones on the banner for the Jiren. I would much rather save for the 350 million downloads on JP. So it's good though that we've got extra Easy A's to actually awaken them. We'll go back to the news quickly here again. The other main thing to actually drop here is the notes about version 4.110, and the main new system mechanic is adding in is link skill levels. So my understanding of link skill levels, this is just my understanding, I'm not translating any of this in Japanese here, so feel free to correct me if I get anything wrong here in this information. But the link skill levels, well, basically the way it works is that you'll be able to boost the levels on each of the different link skills you've got, and this will give them additional strength to it. So say for example, if we took Fierce Battle and it's attack and defense plus 15%, that would be the level 1 skill link. If you raise the character skill link on that character to level 2, that character will then maybe get, let's say, I don't know this for sure, but they'll probably get, say it increases it by 5%. So if they were level 2, Fierce Battle might be attack plus 20%, if it was level 2. Then if it was level 3, it might be attack plus 25%, and then when it be level 4, maybe attack plus 30%, and so on. As we can see here, that levels are going to go all the way up and potentially as high as level 10, just from this preview here. The one thing to note, in most cases, the way the link skills work is, you can only get that link skill if your other character in your team's got the same link skill. That's the only way it activates. So if your opponent, if your main character, say for example, we look at this Super Saiyan Goku here, he's got a level 10 link skill, linked with the Gohan here. this level 10 link will apply to the Goku. However, if it's Gohan's link, for example, was only level 5, he would still just get a level 5 link. He would not get the bonus of being a level 10 link skill. As far as I'm aware, when it comes to reducing attack and defense of your actual opponents, so if you would say, let's reduce your opponent's defense by 20% was the skill, for example. If you have one character that's got a level 10, it will apply the level 10 skill. It will not apply cumulatively the link skill from, a level 10 and a level 5 from both of them. So say, for example, Super Saiyan Goku had a skill that could reduce the defense of his opponent by 20%. If he raises that a skill to up to level 10, let's say that reduces it up to by 50% at level 10. If Gohan also had the same link skill and it was still level 1, it wouldn't be a reduction of 50% from Goku and a reduction of 20% from Gohan. It would just be the only reduction would be the level 10, or the level 10 link skill of 50% would be applying to the opponent. So we wouldn't get a doubling up effect of the link skills, which is just how the kind of the mechanic would work. So that's my understanding of the link skills. Also, it's not really too clear how you boost the link skills, but people are just, from what I've kind of seen on Twitter about it, is that the link skills themselves, you'll be able to raise them by using the units in game and beating certain events. So it's almost like it's going to have like a leveling up system, where if you just use the units, you will boost the strength of those link skills in particular. The bottom line of this mode though, this will really make the top tier units hit even harder, make them even stronger, have even higher health than they ever did before. So I mean, this is really good, cool mechanic that they're actually introducing, but in terms of my personal opinion, it just really power scaling bigger units. So the stronger units will just become even more stronger, and there's not really a level playing field between the older units will fall even further behind still, because they're still not going to be as good as the stronger units. So I think what they need to do is, instead of bringing up ways of just making units even more powerful, Dokkan in terms has to actually think about new gameplay mechanics to actually make the game more fun, or other things for players to do. I don't think the focus should be purely on, let's make the units more powerful. Anyway, that's my little bit of a side rant over about this, but it's definitely going to be quite a game changing mechanic when it comes, because it's going to totally alter how we use units in total. But I think it'll just be the same skill. You still see the top tier teams, but just have a level 10 aspect onto the link skills now being run by most Dokkan players. I don't think you'll see anyone using older units and then boosting them up. Yep, so that's the link skills. That was the kind of the main news there in JP. The other thing we've got here is, so that was the kind of the main news that's all kind of hit JP at the minute. There's obviously the potentially we're getting the Easy A awakenings for the LR Goku, the free-to-play one you get from the LR Goku event. And we're also getting an Easy A awaken for the 1000-day login LR Goku. The LR Goku you receive for once you've logged in for 1000 days, so they're coming out to the game very, very soon. It's unclear how we'll actually get all the medals. Well, there'll be there's an Easy A event for the LR Goku, but it's unclear how we'll get the medals to awaken the Easy A for the 1000-day login Goku at this kind of time. Or at least I'm not aware of it. If any of you have ever seen news about that, how you're supposed to awaken it, let me know again in the comments. So let's now move on to the other news in JP. We've got the V-Jump scans. We quickly have a look at the V-Jump scans that kind of dropped in the middle of last week. We've got the next Dokkan Festival is going to be an new Ultimate Gohan. So this should drop at the beginning of August after the Tatabana celebration ends. And it looks like the base form for him will be Z-Sword Goku, Z-Sword Gohan, sorry. And he's going to end Dokkan Awaken into this kind of Elder Kai unlockability with Gohan. So it's basically, the bit where the old Kai is releasing Gohan's hidden potential. That's his kind of power-up scene from the anime there, where he's powering up, transforming into a Super Saiyan, but instead he becomes kind of Ultimate Gohan when he transforms there. And there's transformation into Ultimate Gohan when he's about to battle Boo. I mean, everyone loves the big bang here that you get on Gohan's hair. That's probably the coolest bit of this form. And just the look as well, the serious look, because you don't really see Gohan this focused or serious that often in the anime. So I think that's quite a cool aesthetic they're going for. So this kind of basically saying, so this is Boo Saga themed. This kind of confirms my theory. Have you seen my you know, Time to Saving Stones Part 2 video about what units I think will come to get for the 350 million downloads. I sort of suggested that two of the options could have been Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu, or Super Vegito and Buuhan. The fact that this is, you know, Boo Saga, that's right before the Super Vegito versus Buuhan, so I think we could get for 350 million downloads either Super Vegito and Buuhan or Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu, because that is the final arc, or the final main fight of the Buu arc. Another interesting news on this V-Jump scan itself is we're getting, we'll go back into there, is we're getting new Super Battle Road stages. So hopefully we can get it for all the latest categories, because the last category we had was level 30 in Super Battle Road, which is the androids. So hopefully we can get it for a lot more new categories that we've had to the game since then. I'll be quite happy to get like a Super Saiyan 2 category and some other ones. So I'm probably going to get another 10 stages, I'd imagine, because every time they release new Super Battle Road stages, they've always been in stages of 10. So we'll probably get 10 stages for 10 new categories. So that should be quite good. As long as they don't make it as difficult as the Extreme Super Battle Road, I'll be quite happy. So as long as it's the same kind of difficulty, that should be an extra opportunity for most players to get up to an extra 60 stones. 1 stone for beating Super Battle Road, and usually 5 stones for clearing each stage. Is for the missions for clearing each stage the first time. So that's quite good. If we move on to global news now. In global, we will be getting this brand new, for part 2 of the 5-year anniversary, we'll be getting this banner here. We're going to get Super Saiyan Rosé Goku Black, and we're going to get the LR Broly Trio with units. So I've already kind of, if you see my part 1 to Time to Start Saving for the 350 million downloads, I kind of discussed the banner itself and the quality and whether you should summon on it. My overall conclusion, I would suggest you go actually watch that video, but my overall thoughts on this, if you're a free-to-play player, please skip this banner and save for the 350 million download celebration, because your stones are just going to be way more valuable, and the units you're probably going to get for the Dual Dokkan Fest, whether it's the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu or Super Vegito and Buuhan, they're definitely going to be much better units than either of these two units. And even if they're only on the same tier, the banner is probably going to have much better units on the actual particular banner. So that's why I would say go for that. But this is what's coming for part 2 of the Global's 5-year anniversary. On top of that, we're also going to get the Easy A areas for the Kid Trunks and the Kid Broly. And we're also going to get an Easy A, we're going to get the LR Awakening for the Zamasu, but it'll be Zamasu with Goku's body, effectively. And he's going to become an LR there. And that's kind of the look he had for when he sort of has the flashback where he kills the future timeline version of Chi-Chi and Goten. So that's what we'll be getting for that. In part 3, we'll get the Easy A area to awaken the LR Goku Zamasu card. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's the summary of kind of the news and what's expected to be coming in JP in the future and on Global next week for part 2 of the 5-year anniversary. Hope you liked the video. Please give it a like if you did. Remember to subscribe as well if you enjoyed the content I've been putting out so far. And catch us in the next video. Bye guys.